We as humans all have pain. Whether we're labeled or not, whether we have an obvious disability or an obvious emotional problem or not, I think the nature of being human is to have pain at times. And I think for the people who can be present and allow it to happen and feel it, I think the bond between human and horse is just so powerful and so healing. So you're gonna have to do the same thing with Essie. Walk around, bring him around here.
Yeah.
How are you?
Okay, I'm out here.
Are you?
Yeah, really.
Trouble sleeping or just a hard day?
I don't know, it's been a hard few days.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm a social worker by training and education, and I do therapy with horses. Transferring it to this environment made all the difference in the world. People are eager to look at themselves in a way in the context of the horses. We've had about a dozen girls from the program over these 3 years come here to ride horses.
A lot of the girls that are referred to the Safe Harbor program are within the child welfare system typically. That might be they've experienced abuse or neglect within the family home, maybe witnessed domestic violence in the family home, and then in addition to that layer of trauma, have also experienced possibly a form of exploitation within the community.
When I came here, I was in a really, really tough space, really in a not good space. And I came here and it's really calmed me down. It's helped me through a lot of things because when I'm having a bad day and I come here, it just makes me forget about everything. It just makes me feel happier. This one? Is this one finance?
Where?
What? This one? Does it matter what one?
No, it doesn't. It's fine.
Yeah, I think it goes.
Zoe is a very bright and energetic and positive child with also a lot of anger issues, which she talks about herself. She's wise beyond her years, and yet also has the needs of a much younger child because she didn't have those needs filled. Her mom died when she was young of cancer, and her dad has addiction issues and doesn't really look after her at all, and so she's in, state custody. And she hurts a lot, she hurts a lot from all this abandonment. She ran away at one point and wound up in a very bad situation, on the edge of being trafficked sexually. And fortunately, she and the friend she ran with were found and returned.
A lot of these kids in the positions that they've been in have been judged, and they really get concerned about people having a certain perception of them. And so animals are non-judgmental. They're really much more easier to trust than us as humans are. So we see that whether it's in the therapy sessions with the dogs or we see that at the farm when the girls are riding the horses, that the relationship becomes a lot easier for the youth to have with the horses than they are with people sometimes.
Before we get on the horse, we groom the horse, and when we're grooming, It's an opportunity for me to sort of ask questions like, does this horse like your touch? You know, how is he reacting? He's telling you things. Where are his ears? Is he moving away from you, or is he leaning into your touch? All these things are signals about how he feels about it. As you move around his body, he might like being touched here, but not like being touched on the belly. So we're really defining the horse as a being, you know, with feelings.
A lot of the things that they're doing in the sessions are so therapeutic outside of just the horseback riding. So when they're putting the bridle in, you know, the horse's mouth, you know, I've heard Nancy say, okay, now wait until the horse gives consent, things like that. Teaching that our bodies are our own and the horse's bodies are their own. That's really important for these young girls to really be able to take in.
Because sometimes the lessons are not riding, but the way people interact with horses gives, gives a lot of feedback to their state of mind.
They do feel what we feel. I feel like they sit there and, like, if I'm having an upset day, he's gonna be like a little drowsy. He's not gonna work that well. So he knows I'm angry or I'm upset. But when I'm like upset and stuff, like going through like a really rough day, not like mad and stuff, like he just he'll set his head on my shoulder and like he'll sit there, basically like he understands, right? Is he right?
Zoe has learned that the horse that she's made this connection with will follow her around the ring. He hasn't been trained to do that. He has absolute free will in this situation.
The time I came here and I got on a horse, I was extremely scared. Extremely scared. Like, I didn't know what to do. Like, I was just stuck there, kind of. Like, I didn't move the horse. I didn't want to move. I didn't have no encouragement to move.
There's enough lack of control in their lives. I want them to have this moment of feeling in control. And so we moved very, very slowly.
Be careful, because I don't want him to run around like he was when he... Turn now. Good. Atta girl.
And she progressed really quickly. She's riding independently. She walks and trots. She's really ready to start learning to canter.
Use your right leg to bump him over. Just one leg. Atta girl. Look at that. Good job. Good man, Essie. Good boy. What a good boy. That was great, though.
Thank you.
Right?
It's just hard, like, trying to, like, keep the reins in and holding the whip at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, it's a big step to
Yeah.
carry the whip, I know.
But it's alright, I got it. Basically getting better at it as a person. Like, I want to do this when I'm older, like, keep doing it and stuff. I want to learn what the competitions are about and stuff. Like, I want to try those and, like, see how it goes and everything. Like, I want to just experiment and do. I think I like jumping.
Good job, though.
I really like that though. I like the adrenaline that it gives me of like jumping over the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's really awesome is the gorgeous smile.
Since Zoe has started riding here, I see her as more self-controlled, more communicative. She exudes confidence, I think, instead of anxiety. no matter how fearful they were in the beginning, they can do it. And to remember that as they meet other situations in life, whether relationship situations or work situations, that they can do things, they can overcome things, obstacles, and do things that they didn't think they could do.